Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in today's video we will understand how to post work anniversary wishes on Slack channel from Google Sheets. So here let's say that in a Google Sheet I've added the details of my employees. Here my objective is to send a message on Slack channel on their work anniversaries. So now to do this I need to set up a connection between these applications, for which I'm going to use this amazing automation software, that is Pabbly Connect. So if you want to learn more about this, make sure to follow me through the screen. In this video we will understand how to post work anniversary wishes on Slack channel from Google Sheets. So in a Google Sheet, I've added the details of my employees. Here my objective is to send a message on Slack channel on their work anniversaries. So now in order to automate this entire process, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, and this here is the landing page. So in order to reach here, you just have to type in pabbly.com/connect in your browser. Here you can see I've got two options. One is of sign in and the other one is of sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, you can simply sign in. But if you are a new user, you can click on the sign up for free button, and every month you will get 100 tasks for free. So as an existing user, I'm going to sign in. Now this here is the all applications page by Pabbly. So over here I will go to Pabbly Connect. So this here is my dashboard, and now in order to create a new workflow, I will go to my right hand side corner and click on this create workflow button. So now in this dialog box appearing, I need to give my workflow a name. So here I've named it as post work anniversary wishes on Slack channel from Google Sheets. On my left hand side, you can see that these are the folders which I've created before. So I want to save this workflow in the folder named as auto greetings with Pabbly, and now I'm going to click on create. So as I did that, now I have arrived on a very important window which consists of trigger and action. So basically, trigger and action are the two most important principles or concepts of Pabbly Connect on which this entire automation will depend. Trigger says when this happens, action says do this. Action is an automated response of a trigger application, and in a workflow you can only have one trigger but multiple action applications. So now moving to my use case, that is to post work anniversary wishes on Slack channel from Google Sheets. So now to begin with this automation, in this trigger step, I'm going to use schedule by Pabbly. So by using schedule by Pabbly, I'm going to schedule the workflow. So here I want this workflow to run on an everyday basis, and that too at 8 a.m. So over here, I'm going to select the time. I've selected it, and now I'm going to click on save. So over here, you can see that this workflow is going to run every day at 8 a.m. So once I've done this, I will go to this action window, and over here, I'm going to fetch the current date. So in order to fetch the current date, I'm going to search for date time formatter by Pabbly. So here by using date time formatter by Pabbly, I'm going to fetch the current date, and I can map this current date with the work anniversary of my employees whose details are added in the Google Sheet. So now I'm going to click on connect. So over here, I'm going to select the basic format as DDMMYY. So this here will be my basic format. Now I'm going to click on save and send test request. And over here, you can see that I have got today's date, that is of 6th May 2024. So as I've got the current date, now moving ahead, I'm going to click on this add action step. And over here, I'm going to search for Google Sheets, because now by using Google Sheets, I'm going to fetch the data. So over here, I'm going to select Google Sheets. Now moving to the action event, that will be of lookup spreadsheet rows. So this here is my action application, and now I'm going to click on connect. So if you have an existing connection, you can go with the same, or you can simply add a new connection. So to add a new connection, you just have to sign in with your Google account. And here you can see that the authorization was successful. So here you can see Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect is successfully connected. So now moving to the select spreadsheet part. So this is the Google Sheet which I've created by the name of employee details. It consists of 5 columns and only of one sheet. So over here in Pabbly Connect, firstly, I'm going to select the spreadsheet as employee details. And over here, it has automatically selected the sheet. So now moving to the lookup column, that means for which particular column I'm going to use this lookup feature. So over here, I'm going to look up for the date. So that is the D column. So that is why in Pabbly Connect, I'm going to mention the lookup column as D. So now moving to the lookup value. So over here, I need to map the date. But the date which I've added in my Google Sheet is in a date and month format. But the current date which I have fetched over here in Pabbly Connect using datetime formatter is in a different format. So now what I'm going to do is over here I'm going to add an action step. So here in this action step window, I'm going to search for text formatter by Pabbly. So by using text formatter by Pabbly, I'm going to split the date in different parts. So I'm going to use split text as my action event. I'm going to click on connect. And over here, I'm going to map the text to split. So basically mapping means to insert the data from previous step. So that is why over here, I'm going to map the current date. And now the separator will be of hyphen. Moving to the segment index, so I'm going to select it as all because I want to split the entire date. I'm going to click on save and send test request. And over here you can see that I have got the details. So here you can see that this is the today's date, this is the month, and this is the year. And now here in this Google Sheet step, I'm going to map the lookup value that is of date. So over here date was given in this format and I have mapped it. So now I'm going to click on save and send test request. So here you can see that I have received the response in simple response. So I'm going to toggle off this button and I'm going to get the response in advanced format. So I'm going to click on save and send test request. So here you can see that in this box, I have got the details. So as I've got the details, now it is in array format. So to process the arrays, I'm going to click on this add action step. And over here, I'm going to use iterator by Pabbly. So by using iterator by Pabbly, I'm going to process the arrays. The action event will be to process arrays. Going to click on connect. And over here, you can see that the array has been selected. I'm going to click on save and send test request. And here you can see that I have received the response and the arrays has been processed. So over here, you can see that the joining of this employee is of 6th May. And from the response which we have received from datetime formatter for current date is also of today. So over here, you can see that today's current date is also 6th of May 2024. So as this employee has completed 1 year in this organization, now I want to send a message on Slack channel. So over here to do this, I'm going to add an action step. Firstly, I'm going to search this employee in the Slack channel. So over here, I'm going to select Slack as my action application. And the action event will be to search user by email. Now I'm going to click on connect. And now in order to add a new connection, I'm going to click on connect with Slack. And I'm going to mention the token type as user, going to click on save. So over here, I've selected my account and now I'm going to click on allow. So here you can see that the authorization was successful. So Slack and Pabbly Connect is successfully connected. So over here, you can see that these are the employees whose details I've added in this Google Sheet. And these employees are the part of my Slack channel as well. So now over here in Pabbly Connect, firstly, I'm going to search the user by email. So over here from the response received from Google Sheets, I'm going to map the email. So once I've mapped it, I'm going to click on save and send test request. And here you can see that I have received a response and this here is the username, that is dummy user 45. So over here in this action field, I have got the details. That means this employee exists in the Slack channel. So as today is his first work anniversary, so over here what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this add action step. So over here again, I'm going to use Slack as action application and the action event will be to send channel message. So now over here, I'm going to click on connect. And this time I will go with the existing connection. So here you can see that Slack is once again connected with Pabbly Connect. Now moving to the channel. So firstly, I'm going to show you my channel that is by the name of Pabbly Tudes team. So in this channel, I want to send the work anniversary wishes. So over here in Pabbly Connect, firstly, I'm going to search for my channel as Pabbly Tudes team. Now moving to the message. Over here, I'm going to frame the message which I want to send. So this here is the message which I have framed. But over here, I want to tag this employee as well. So over here, that is why I'm going to mention @ and now I'm going to map the username of this employee. So over here, this here is the username, that is dummy user 45. And this here is the complete message which will be sent on my Slack channel. So here it goes as dummy user 45, happy work anniversary. Your commitment and passion for what you do are truly commendable. Wishing you continued success in your career. Regards, Pabbly team. So as you can see that in this message, I have mapped the username, and in this automation, I have mapped a lot of details. So basically, this method of mapping is important so that every time you're going to receive a new response, so that response could be taken into consideration in these fields. If I would have written this information manually, in that case, this information could have become static, which means that it wouldn't change even if I would have received a new response. So to avoid that problem, we mapped the information. So now I'm going to scroll down and click on Save and Send Test Request. Over here, you can see that I have received a response, and this here is a positive response. That means a message has been sent on my Slack channel. So I'm going to show you the message as well. So here you can see that this here is the message that has been sent just now. Here it goes as dummy user 45, happy work anniversary. So that means a message has been successfully sent on my Slack channel on an employee work anniversary. So this automation is a successful one. That means now whenever there will be an employee anniversary, then automatically a channel message will be sent on Slack regarding their work anniversary. So when this workflow is going to run in real time, then accordingly as per the work anniversary of the employees, the wishes will be sent on Slack channel. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Not just these applications, you can integrate a lot more applications and create amazing automations by using Pabbly Connect. So you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can write us to https://forum.pabbly.com, and for pricing related issues, you can visit this link. So you can create a lot more automations by using Pabbly Connect, and don't forget to share these videos with your friends, colleagues. Subscribe to our channel for more.